Alright, alright, Shalom. Barak how about Shemi Shai, Bashim Kakudash, Kahulay Night, how about Shemi Shai, Bashim Kakudash, double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great ones known who well, Shalom to the 144,000. Alright, coming back with part two. Alright, the video cut off. So, Sanaki about that. And it's probably due to these articles. You really can't. I noticed that when I do a lesson and try to do a lesson on several of these articles, it cuts off. The video cuts off. So that's Esau doing, man. But that's all right, though. I'm not going to read any of these. Okay, I'll just put one of these articles. I'll put that NBC News article in the description box. But as you can see, man, there's wildfires burning in New Jersey, man. Okay, so without further ado, let's get scripture, man. Let's get a good couple of scriptures. I wasn't intending to make that long anyway, so it's lucky about that. All right, so without further ado, let's get a couple of scriptures. So, and I'll put that article in the description box. You can read it. Let's go to Isaiah 29 and verse 6. Isaiah 29 and verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh shall host with thunder and with earthquake. Okay, of course you saw that earthquake that happened in Istanbul, Turkey. All right, and great noise with storm and tempest and the flames of devouring fire. Okay, see the fires, the wildfires that happened in New Jersey. So the Lord Yahweh shall said what? He will visit the world which he made. Let's get that scripture. Let's get that. Okay, Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I told thee before. Verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So the Lord Yahweh Shai is visiting this world, man. He's visiting, all right, Babylon, the Great America, and he's visiting throughout the four corners of the earth, man. He's bringing destruction, chaos throughout the world, okay? And these are just small snippet of things to come, all right? Those wildfires that's happening in Jersey, and all America is going to be burning pretty soon, man, with the ICBM nuclear missiles and the lasers being fired from the chariots, man, of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. So this is just a snippet of what's to come, okay? Verse 3, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, you seeing that. You seeing uproars here in Babylon. You're seeing uproars throughout the world. Earthquakes in diverse places. As the Lord Yahushua told us what will be in these last days. Okay? So we're seeing that. Verse 4, then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days from the that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these were spoken from the beginning, okay? The prophets of old, okay? And the prophets of old, okay, are back now prophesying, okay? We don't know whose brother, we don't know which brother is who, we don't know that. But, hey, we know that the prophets of old are back, prophesying. We know that Daniel's back, Isaiah's back, Ezekiel's back, Israel's is back, okay? All the prophets are back, man. Even John the Revelator, who died on the island of Patmos, he's also back. Okay? And Daniel. Okay? All the prophets are back, man. Prophesying. Okay? We're prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great America and Esau's kingdom. Okay? Verse 5. For like that is verse 5. For like as all For light as all that is made in the world have beginning and ending, and the end is manifest. The end is being manifest right before our eyes. Verse 6, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. We see the signs. Okay, we're paying attention. So now let's go to Matthew. Matthew chapter 24. And I wasn't intending to make this long anyway, so let's see. Mm, let's start at verse 6. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay? And you hearing the wars, rumors of wars. Okay? Rumors of World War III. Okay? All right, America and Israel talking about obliterating Iran. Okay, you got the trade wars going on between China and Babylon. Okay, civil unrest is building up, race wars is building up. Okay, verse 7: For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And you're seeing that. You're seeing famines, food shortages on the way. They're talking about empty shelves of certain items. I did a lesson on that. All right, a couple of nights ago. You got more pestilent diseases. They're talking about something else is about to be worse than. They're talking about another pandemic that's going to be way worse than the C-19. And then you got earthquakes happening in diverse places, in one place after another. Okay? Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So we're in the beginning of sorrows. Nothing's going to get better here in Babylon, man. Okay? So judgment is on its way. Basically, judgment is happening. But the judgment is going to increase. A lot of things are happening. We're at the end. Okay? We're basically at the end, man. Let's read verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay? And who's going to be saved? The Lord's hopeful elect. The elect of Israel, man. Yahushua is coming back to save Israelites. He's not coming back to save blacks, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, Native Americans. He's coming back to save Israelites. 12 tribes of Israel, starting with the elect on this side, okay? Verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Okay? So we're at the end. Okay? So prophecies are moving fast, man. Okay? Let's see. I'm trying to see if anything else I had. Let's read the scripture and I'm gonna close it out. All right. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. Let's read this scripture. For then shall be great tribulation, and that's Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, Daniel 12 and 1. The stock market is on the verge of crashing. Okay. All hell is getting ready to break loose, man. Okay. Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. So the days are being shortened for the elect's sake. So we're almost out of here. Salvation is close. Romans 13:11. It's a high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. Okay, so we're very, very close to our salvation. We're very close to being delivered out of this hellhole, out of this wicked ass queendom that's ruled by Esau, even the so-called white man. Okay, so with that, all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakakwadash, so to the next one, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abba Shalom.